Question 1. When merging onto a highway, you should A. Speed up to match the flow of traffic. B. Slow down and wait for a gap in traffic. C. Stop and wait for a gap in traffic. Answer. A. Speed up to match the flow of traffic. When merging onto a highway, you should speed up to match the flow of traffic and merge when it is safe to do so. Question 2. True or false? You should always use your high beams when driving at night. Answer. False. You should use your low beams when driving near other vehicles to avoid blinding other drivers. Use high beams only when no other vehicles are nearby. Question 3. What does a red and white triangular sign at an intersection indicate? A. Yield. B. Stop. C. Do not enter. Answer. A. Yield. A red and white triangular sign at an intersection indicates that you must yield to other vehicles and pedestrians. Question 4. When parking downhill on a street with a curb, you should turn your wheels. A. Away from the curb. B. Toward the curb. C. Parallel to the curb. Answer. B. Toward the curb. When parking downhill on a street with a curb, turning your wheels toward the curb helps prevent your vehicle from rolling into traffic if the brakes fail. Question 5. True or false? You may pass a vehicle on the right if it is making a left turn and there is a paved shoulder. Answer. True. You may pass a vehicle on the right if it is making a left turn and there is a paved shoulder, as long as it is safe to do so. Question 6. What does a yellow diamond-shaped sign with a black image of a truck on a downward slope indicate? A. Truck parking area. B. Steep hill ahead. C. Narrow bridge ahead. Answer. B. Steep hill ahead. This sign warns drivers of a steep hill ahead, and trucks may need to use a lower gear. Question 7. If you are driving in fog, you should A. Turn on your high beams. B. Turn on your low beams. C. Drive with your hazard lights on. Answer. B. Turn on your low beams. Using low beams in fog helps improve visibility without reflecting light back at you. Question 8. When two vehicles arrive at a four-way stop at the same time, who has the right-of-way? A. The vehicle on the left. B. The vehicle on the right. C. The vehicle that is going straight. Answer. B. The vehicle on the right. At a four-way stop, the vehicle on the right has the right-of-way if both vehicles arrive at the same time. Question 9. True or false? You may make a U-turn at any intersection where it is not specifically prohibited. Answer. True. You may make a U-turn at any intersection where it is not specifically prohibited, as long as it is safe to do so and does not disrupt traffic. Question 10. When approaching a traffic signal displaying a steady yellow light, you should A. Speed up to beat the red light. B. Come to a complete stop if it is safe to do so. C. Proceed through the intersection with caution. Answer. B. Come to a complete stop if it is safe to do so. A steady yellow light indicates that the signal is about to turn red, and you should stop if it is safe to do so. Question 11. What does a rectangular orange sign with black letters indicate? A. School zone. B. Construction zone. C. No passing zone. Answer. B. Construction zone. A rectangular orange sign with black letters indicates a construction zone, and drivers should slow down and be prepared for changes in traffic patterns. Question 12. True or false? If an emergency vehicle with flashing lights is approaching from behind, you should pull over to the right side of the road and stop. Answer. True. When an emergency vehicle with flashing lights is approaching, pull over to the right side of the road and stop to allow it to pass safely. Question 13. What does a circular yellow sign with a black X and RR indicate? A. Railroad crossing ahead. B. No passing zone. C. School crossing ahead. Answer. A. Railroad crossing ahead. This sign indicates that there is a railroad crossing ahead, and drivers should be prepared to stop if a train is approaching. Question 14. When driving on a two-lane road with a solid yellow center line and a broken yellow line, you may pass. A. When the solid line is on your side. B. When the broken line is on your side. C. At any time, if it is safe to do so. Answer. B. When the broken line is on your side. You may pass when the broken yellow line is on your side, as long as it is safe to do so. Question 15. True or false? You should use your horn to let other drivers know you are approaching. Answer. False. You should only use your horn to warn others of your presence when it is necessary to avoid a collision or other dangerous situations. Question 16. When entering a roundabout, you should A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. B. Enter the roundabout without stopping. C. Enter the roundabout to the left of the central island. Answer. A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. When entering a roundabout, yield to traffic already in the roundabout and enter to the right of the central island. Question 17. True or false? If a bicyclist is riding in the street, they must follow the same traffic rules as motor vehicles. Answer. True. Bicyclists must follow the same traffic rules as motor vehicles when riding in the street, including obeying traffic signals and signs and riding in the same direction as traffic. Question 18. What does a red octagonal sign with a white border and the word stop indicate? A. You must come to a complete stop. B. You should slow down and proceed with caution. C. You must yield to oncoming traffic. Answer. A. You must come to a complete stop. A red octagonal sign with the word stop indicates that you must come to a complete stop and proceed only when it is safe to do so. Question 19. When you see a pedestrian in a marked crosswalk, you should A. Speed up to pass the pedestrian. B. Stop and allow the pedestrian to cross. C. Honk your horn to warn the pedestrian. Answer. B. Stop and allow the pedestrian to cross. You must stop and allow pedestrians in marked crosswalks to cross the street. Question 20. True or false? You may legally drive with your parking lights on instead of headlights in low light conditions. Answer. False. Parking lights are not intended for driving and do not provide adequate illumination. You must use your headlights in low light conditions. Question 21. When approaching a school bus with its red lights flashing and stop arm extended, you must A. Stop and wait until the red lights stop flashing. B. Pass the bus slowly and cautiously. C. Only stop if children are visible. Answer. A. Stop and wait until the red lights stop flashing. You must stop and wait when a school bus has its red lights flashing and stop arm extended, indicating that children are boarding or exiting the bus. Question 22. True or false? You should always drive in the left lane of a multi-lane highway. Answer. False. You should drive in the right lane and use the left lane for passing slower vehicles. Question 23. What does a rectangular green sign with white letters indicate? A. Construction zone. B. Direction or guidance. C. Regulatory information. Answer. B. Direction or guidance. A rectangular green sign with white letters provides direction or guidance to drivers, such as exit and entrance ramp information. Question 24. When turning left at an intersection, you should A. Yield to oncoming traffic. B. Turn into the left lane of the road you are entering. C. Both A and B. Answer. C. Both A and B. When turning left at an intersection, you should yield to oncoming traffic and turn into the left lane of the road you are entering. Question 25. True or false? If you are driving and need to use your cell phone, it is best to pull off the road and stop before making a call. Answer. True. Using a cell phone while driving can be dangerous and distracting. If you need to use your cell phone, it is best to pull off the road and stop before making a call. Question 26. What does a white rectangular sign with black letters and a red circle and slash through a symbol indicate? A. No passing zone. B. Prohibition of the action shown in the symbol. C. Construction zone. Answer: B. Prohibition of the action shown in the symbol. This sign indicates that the action shown in the symbol is prohibited, such as no left turn, no U-turn, or no parking. Question 27. When you see a flashing yellow arrow at a left turn signal, you should: A. Turn left without stopping. B. Yield to oncoming traffic before turning left. C. Wait for a green arrow before turning left. Answer: B. Yield to oncoming traffic before turning left. A flashing yellow arrow indicates that you may turn left after yielding to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. Question 28. True or false? It is legal to make a right turn on red at an intersection, unless a sign prohibits it. Answer: true. You may make a right turn on red at an intersection after coming to a complete stop and yielding to traffic and pedestrians, unless a sign prohibits it. Question 29. When backing up your vehicle, you should: A. Look over your right shoulder. B. Look over your left shoulder. C. Look in your rearview mirror. Answer: B. Look over your left shoulder. When backing up, look over your left shoulder to see the area behind your vehicle and back up slowly. Question 30. If you encounter a funeral procession, you should: A. Pass the procession on the right. B. Honk your horn as a sign of respect. C. Yield to the procession and wait for it to pass. Answer: C. Yield to the procession and wait for it to pass. Show respect and courtesy by yielding to funeral processions and waiting for them to pass before proceeding. Question 31. What does a white rectangular sign with black letters that says speed limit 45 indicate? A. The recommended speed is 45 miles per hour. B. The maximum speed allowed is 45 miles per hour. C. The minimum speed required is 45 miles per hour. Answer: B. The maximum speed allowed is 45 miles per hour. A white rectangular sign with black letters indicating speed limit 45 means that the maximum legal speed allowed on that road is 45 miles per hour. Question 32. True or false? It is illegal to follow an emergency vehicle that has its lights and siren on too closely. Answer: true. Following an emergency vehicle too closely is illegal and dangerous. Maintain a safe distance and do not attempt to pass an emergency vehicle with its lights and siren on. Question 33. What does a yellow diamond-shaped sign with a black curved arrow pointing to the left indicate? A. Sharp left turn ahead. B. Road curves to the left. C. Left turn lane ahead. Answer: B. Road curves to the left. This sign indicates that the road ahead curves to the left, and drivers should reduce speed and proceed with caution. Question 34. When entering a freeway, you should: A. Stop before merging with traffic. B. Yield to traffic already on the freeway. C. Speed up and merge with traffic. Answer: C. Speed up and merge with traffic. When entering a freeway, you should accelerate to match the speed of traffic and merge when it is safe to do so. Question 35. True or false? You should use your turn signals at least 100 feet before making a turn or changing lanes. Answer: true. You should use your turn signals at least 100 feet before making a turn or changing lanes to give other drivers sufficient time to react. Question 36. What does a red and white triangular sign with the word yield indicate? A. Stop completely and proceed when it is safe. B. Slow down and give the right of way to traffic on the road you are entering. C. Do not enter the roadway. Answer: B. Slow down and give the right of way to traffic on the road you are entering. A red and white triangular sign with the word yield indicates that you should slow down and yield to traffic on the road you are entering. Question 37. When driving in heavy rain, you should: A. Turn on your high beams. B. Turn on your low beams. C. Drive with your hazard lights on. Answer. B. Turn on your low beams. In heavy rain, use your low beams to improve visibility and help other drivers see your vehicle. Question 38. True or false? You must always stop for a pedestrian in a crosswalk, even if the pedestrian is not in your lane. Answer. True. You must stop for pedestrians in a crosswalk, regardless of which lane they are in, to ensure their safety. Question 39. What does a yellow diamond-shaped sign with a black T indicate? A. T intersection ahead. B. Two-way traffic ahead. C. Truck route ahead. Answer. A. T intersection ahead. This sign indicates that there is a T intersection ahead, and drivers should be prepared to yield to traffic on the intersecting road. Question 40. When making a right turn at a red light, you should A. Turn without stopping. B. Come to a complete stop and yield to traffic before turning. C. Wait for the green light before turning. Answer. B. Come to a complete stop and yield to traffic before turning. When making a right turn at a red light, you must come to a complete stop and yield to traffic and pedestrians before turning, unless a sign prohibits it. Question 41. When parking on a hill with the vehicle facing uphill and a curb present, you should A. Turn your wheels to the left. B. Turn your wheels to the right. C. Keep your wheels straight. Answer. B. Turn your wheels to the right. When parking uphill with a curb, turn your wheels to the right so that if your vehicle rolls, it will roll into the curb and stop. Question 42. True or false? It is legal to pass another vehicle on a two-lane road with a double solid yellow center line. Answer. False. A double solid yellow center line indicates that passing is prohibited in both directions. Question 43. What does a white rectangular sign with black letters that says one way indicate? A. You may only drive in the direction of the arrow. B. There is only one lane of traffic. C. You must yield to oncoming traffic. Answer. A. You may only drive in the direction of the arrow. A one-way sign indicates that traffic on the road travels in only one direction, as shown by the arrow. Question 44. When approaching a flashing red traffic light, you should A. Stop completely and proceed when it is safe. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. Treat it as a yield sign. Answer. A. Stop completely and proceed when it is safe. A flashing red traffic light requires drivers to come to a complete stop and proceed only when it is safe to do so. Question 45. True or false? You should always use your high beams when driving at night, regardless of the presence of other vehicles. Answer. False. Using high beams can blind other drivers, so you should switch to low beams when approaching or following another vehicle at night. Question 46. What does a yellow diamond-shaped sign with a black picture of a truck on a downhill slope indicate? A. Steep hill ahead. B. Truck route ahead. C. Trucks must stop ahead. Answer. A. Steep hill ahead. This sign warns drivers that there is a steep hill ahead and they should be prepared to adjust their speed accordingly. Question 47. When driving through a work zone, you should A. Speed up to get through the area quickly. B. Slow down and be prepared for sudden stops. C. Change lanes frequently to avoid construction workers. Answer. B. Slow down and be prepared for sudden stops. In a work zone, slow down and be prepared for sudden stops or changes in traffic patterns, and watch for construction workers and equipment. Question 48. True or false? When parallel parking, you should park within 12 inches of the curb. Answer. True. When parallel parking, your vehicle should be within 12 inches of the curb to leave adequate space for other vehicles to pass. Question 49. What does a yellow diamond-shaped sign with a black picture of two cars side by side indicate? A. Two-way traffic ahead. B. No passing zone. C. Merging traffic. Answer. A. Two-way traffic ahead. This sign indicates that the road ahead has two-way traffic, and drivers should be prepared to meet oncoming vehicles. Question 50. If a traffic light is not working at an intersection, you should A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. B. Proceed through the intersection without stopping. C. Wait for a police officer. Answer: C. Wait for a police officer to direct traffic. If a traffic light is not working, treat the intersection as a four-way stop, coming to a complete stop and yielding to the driver who arrived first or the driver to your right if you arrive at the same time. Question 51. True or false? When driving in fog, you should use your high beam headlights. Answer: false. When driving in fog, use your low beam headlights, as high beams can reflect off the fog and reduce visibility. Question 52. What does a red octagon-shaped sign with the word stop indicate? A. Slow down and proceed with caution. B. Come to a complete stop and proceed when it is safe. C. Stop and wait for a green light. Answer: B. Come to a complete stop and proceed when it is safe. A red octagon-shaped sign with the word stop requires drivers to come to a complete stop and proceed only when it is safe to do so. Question 53. When approaching a roundabout, you should A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. B. Enter the roundabout without stopping. C. Come to a complete stop before entering the roundabout. Answer: A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. When approaching a roundabout, slow down and yield to traffic already in the roundabout before entering. Question 54. True or false? You should never change lanes within an intersection. Answer: true. Changing lanes within an intersection can be dangerous and is not recommended. Complete your turn or pass through the intersection before changing lanes. Question 55. What does a blue rectangular sign with white letters indicate? A. Construction zone information. B. Direction or guidance. C. Motorist services information. Answer: C. Motorist services information. A blue rectangular sign with white letters provides information about motorist services, such as gas stations, rest areas, or hospitals. Question 56. When two vehicles approach an uncontrolled intersection at the same time, which vehicle should yield? A. The vehicle on the left. B. The vehicle on the right. C. Both vehicles should stop and wait. Answer: A. The vehicle on the left. At an uncontrolled intersection, the vehicle on the left should yield to the vehicle on the right. Question 57. True or false? You must signal when pulling away from a curb or parking space. Answer: true. When pulling away from a curb or parking space, use your turn signal to indicate your intention and ensure other drivers are aware of your movement. Question 58. What does a white rectangular sign with black letters that says "Do not NTR" indicate? A. You may not proceed in the direction of the sign. B. You may not pass other vehicles. C. You must come to a complete stop. Answer: A. You may not proceed in the direction of the sign. A "Do not NTR" sign indicates that you may not proceed in the direction of the sign, typically because the road is one-way or closed. Question 59. When can you legally drive on the shoulder of a road? A. To pass a slower vehicle. B. To make a right turn. C. To stop in an emergency. Answer: C. To stop in an emergency. Driving on the shoulder is generally prohibited, except in emergencies or when directed by a police officer. Question 60. True or false? When a traffic light turns green, you should always proceed immediately. Answer: false. When a traffic light turns green, check for pedestrians and oncoming traffic before proceeding to ensure it is safe to do so.